We left Cuttyhunk this morning around 7 and we're heading off to Block Island. Can just barely make out the Buzzards Bay light tower in the distance there. It's a great trawling day. Very little wave action, which is unusual on the ocean. Looking out to sea over our kayaks. No sign of Block Island yet, but it's out there. We're on course. Jim has the watch. Just entering Block Island into New Harbor, Great Salt Pond. Old Coast Guard station there to starboard. And a favorite beach. You can see the old tug that someone bought and uses it to house people, and I guess it's their home as well. I better get back to my post. Gotta get ready to anchor. Entrance to the Great Salt Pond. Lots of comings and goings on a summer day. This is looking out into Block Island Sound. It's hard to see, but Montauk's off there in the mist. I'm walking around along this beach and I just happened to look down. I found this most amazing piece of sea glass. Beautiful color and really nicely weathered. It was blending right in with the other stones down here. I just happened to glance at it at the right time and saw it. This is Clay Head Trail on Block Island, taking me through some nice countryside. Somebody has a nice windmill going. Guess it's that little house there. Very pretty. The road has narrowed into a nice path here, which should lead up into a passage along the ocean. We had some rain the other night, which has made it a little mucky here, I see. Nothing too terrible. I can just see ahead over those bushes the ocean and a couple of the wind towers. They generate power, the windmills here, for the whole island. And there's often enough left over that they sell it to the mainland. You can see wild grapes growing overhead. Makes a nice arbor. A cute little passage. Starting to hear the waves crashing on shore. Means we must be getting close to the ocean. Looks like some people have done some cleanup here. Well, they can get it collected and out. There's the wind farm, first in the northeast. Very cool. The name of the trail, Clay Head, comes from these hills here, which have clay at the bottom, hence the name. Very rocky, like most of this area, due to what the glaciers brought in and dropped when they melted back. Looked like someone was building a clay sculpture. Yeah, that could probably make pottery out of if you worked it enough. These plants here are wild bayberry, like you use in a soup. You can dry them out and pop them in the soup and give it a nice flavor. You can see the berries on this one. Yikes. Watch that step. A long way down. Another gorgeous view here. Sorry for the moving camera, but if I don't keep my legs moving, the flies will bite me, so a little shaky, but hopefully not too bad. Looking towards town and out to sea. Actually, in the distance you can see the new wind farm going up south of Martha's Vineyard. And over here is the Rhode Island shore. I'm at the very north end of Block Island. As you can see, there are a whole pile of seals hauled out, along with some seagulls, lots of sailboats going by. And the North Lighthouse. This is the North Lighthouse at the far end of Block Island. You can see the Fresnel lens up there, still used to warn people of the nasty rip at the end of Block Island. And it's a beautiful structure from, I believe it was the late 1800s. This is the southeast lighthouse, Block Island.
Yeah, it's up right. Well, how did they fix them? So it was checked. I wasn't there.
It's a lovely morning here in Block Island. It's high tide, so I thought I'd take a little ride through some of the estuaries here. I call these the nurseries of the sea because this is where a lot of the young fish are born and raised. You get a lot of crabs and other creatures, clams, growing in this area. Whoa, look at them go. Guess they think I'm a predator. It's one of their ways of staying out of reach of the big fish. If you're out of the water where the big fish aren't going to get you. Lovely evening here on Block Island. Lots of boats in the harbor. Some anchored a little closer than we would like. But so far so good. This is part of the old Coast Guard station. And these yellow mooring balls here, we call the balls of shame. If someone starts to drag their anchor or gets into some kind of problems, the Marine police pick them up and deposit them here until they can get their act together. Someone else, was one of the launch drivers, called it the penalty box, which I thought was kind of cute too. You'll still see some Coast Guard vessels, small ones, coming in and out here. And they might have somebody here occasionally, but I don't know if it's fully manned the way it used to be. We have the warden. Shellfish warden comes around in that nice little boat. And the Marine Patrol. I always thought that was a very nice building. There goes the bakery boat, where you can buy all sorts of goodies first thing in the morning, and late in the afternoon they also come back. They have pastries, breakfast sandwiches, and all sorts of yummies. I love the clear water of this area. All the pretty pebbles, with the occasional piece of sea glass. People down the beach got some bonitos yesterday. Beautiful, beautiful fish. The iridescent colors were just incredible. Beautiful. A lot of people come out here in the morning and fish. This one fisherman there has quite a nice catch, it looks like. You can tell there are fish around because the birds are feeding, so the bait fish are at the surface running away from the big fish. We even saw a seal here earlier. I don't see him right now. Beautiful calm morning, and we're going to be heading home. Tugboat is way off station after the storm. A couple of these other boats are anchored in the channel now. bit of a mess from the anchor and mud, but certainly holds very well.